The life and legacy of Tony Hancock, a comedic pioneer. Early life. Anthony John Hancock, better known to the world as Tony Hancock, was born on May 12, 1924, in Birmingham, England. He was the son of a doctor, which heralded a respectable upbringing, albeit one steeped in expectation. From a young age, Hancock exhibited a flair for the dramatic but struggled academically, often leaving him feeling somewhat isolated, a recurring theme in his future comedic persona. After the family moved to the nearby town of Gornal, Tony attended the King Edward VI Five-Ways School and later pursued a scholarship to the University of Birmingham. His early forays into drama began when he joined the Birmingham University Dramatic Society, marking the inception of his performing career. However, the Wanda of World War II soon interrupted his academic pursuits, as Hancock entered the Royal Air Force, serving as a wireless operator, a role that would hone his communication skills but steer him away from formal education. Rising star in radio. Following the war, Hancock sought to make a name for himself in the nascent British entertainment industry. He dabbled in various roles, from a semi-professional actor to a stand-up comedian, and made strides in regional theaters. His wit, however, was best showcased in radio, and it wasn't long before he took center stage. In 1949, he became a regular on the BBC's The Comedy Bandbox, but it was his 1954 show that catapulted him to fame. Meet George introduced listeners to the hapless, existential character that Hancock embodied. The show's success led to his legendary series, Hancock'sHalfHour, which debuted in 1954 and ran until 1961. In this groundbreaking series, Hancock played the lead role, embodying a self-deprecating everyman whose absurd mishaps resonated throughout British society. The series was notable not only for its written humor but for weaving character-driven storylines that captivated audiences. Television triumphs. In 1956, Hancock's Half Hour transitioned to television, allowing the comedian to further hone his craft. The TV adaptation became an instant classic, showcasing Hancock's ability to narrate tales of everyday life with an absurdist twist. His supporting cast, including actors like Sid James, became integral to the show's charm, injecting humor and escalating the comedy through their interactions with Hancock's character. The sitcom's format revolutionized British television comedy. Episodes tackled relatable experiences, banking troubles, companionship issues, and social faux pas, while delivering impeccable punchlines backed by Hancock's dry, self-deprecating humor. The show's adventurous storytelling transcended barriers, alluring millions of viewers and making it a staple in British culture. Despite its success, Hancock was known for his tumultuous relationship with fame. His struggle with depression and alcoholism intensified as the show gained acclaim. The very qualities that made him relatable, a pursuit of happiness and the constant disappointment in life, seemed to become intertwined with his personal experiences, creating a storm of conflict within him. A shift in direction. By 1961, after his peak with Hancock's Half Hour, Hancock desired a change. He yearned to explore more substantial, creative avenues within his craft, leading him to work on various other projects. He attempted to break away from the typecasting that commonly plagued celebrated comedians, feeling trapped in the shadow of his earlier success. He took his talents to the silver screen, starring in films like The Rebel, 1961, and The Punch and Judy Man, 1963, which allowed him to venture into new territories. The Rebel, in particular, was well received and showcased Hancock as an artist who wrestled with societal expectations and the nature of creativity. However, despite the initial acclaim, both films did not achieve the financial success that Hancock craved, leading to further bouts of uncertainty in his personal and professional life. Decline in personal struggles. As the 1960s progressed, Hancock's struggles with addiction became more pronounced. He faced increasing challenges maintaining personal relationships, and the pressure of celebrity status weighed heavily on him. The public persona of the hapless anti-hero was a stark contrast to Hancock's private despair. In 1968, Hancock recorded a series of episodes intended to revive Hancock's Half Hour on radio, but they met with critical backlash, further exacerbating his insecurities. His brilliant mind struggled against the constraints of his fame, which he felt was confining, he could not escape the perpetual Hancock that had become synonymous with his identity. In the latter part of his life, Hancock moved to Australia, seeking solace in the sunny climate. However, his mental health deteriorated further, and he faced difficulties in adapting to a new environment. The clown was becoming increasingly isolated and troubled. His multifaceted personality was slowly unraveling, and the public's demand for the cheerful comedian seemed to act against his ability to experience genuine joy. The comedian we should remember, Tony Hancock, was a man whose life embodies the complex layers of comedy, marked by triumphs, struggles, and a relentless pursuit of authenticity. His story is one of extraordinary talent that coexisted with deep-seated insecurities, and his extraordinary gift of humor lives on, reminding us of the fragility of happiness. As we remember Tony Hancock, we honor not just the comedian, but the man who, in his vulnerability, invited us to laugh at life's absurdities. In the end, his legacy is simple yet profound. Within the laughter lies a shared connection to the human experience, a reminder that we are, all of us, just trying to navigate the maze of life.